come in my house, take off your shoes. Scratch that. Take off your sneakers and punish that like button. It costs you absolutely nothing to punish that like button. One of the most dangerous places in prison is the prison shower. Carmelo Anthony, first time taking a shower in the prison when he's out of SEG, out of PC, is going to be, his anxiety is going to be so high. And I'm going to tell y'all why. The prison shower, in my opinion, is the most dangerous place in prison because you're vulnerable. Now, when I first got locked up, it was a culture shock. When I took my first shower in prison, I came in there with my boxers on, right? You hear the stories about, don't drop the soap and, dudes trying to run up in you if you drop the soap. Let me break that down for y'all right quick. Do dudes get violated in the shower? All the time. That's a fact. But this dropping the soap thing, you don't want to pick that soap up and because you think somebody's going to run up in you, it's the last reason why you shouldn't even pick it up. This is the first reason. That prison shower is so filthy, so nasty, because dudes go in there and they jay off. You say, what? What is jay off? Well, this is YouTube and I can't say certain things. Let's just put it this way. Some men go in that prison shower and relieve themselves. And it goes all over the floor. Okay? You got dudes that come in there and just blow snot on the floor. You got dudes in there that got crabs. Okay? Crabs. You got dudes in there that done got boils on their skin and pricking it and picking it, and you got boil juice everywhere. You got homosexuals in there doing God knows what, and they juices is all over the floor. So if you do drop your soap on a prison shower, no, you keep that on the floor. Don't pick that up. Nevertheless, let's get to this prison shower incident with Carmelo Anthony. Now, when I first, like I said, my first incident in the shower, I came in with my boxers on, right? My anxiety level was through the roof because I'm like, okay, this is it. This is it. So when I got in there, I had my boxers on. I was the first one in there because I said I'm about to jump in and jump out. But when I got in there and hit the water, here come the dudes. Dudes, about 8 guys, they come in, right? And everybody just come in. But these dudes is butt naked. So, like I said, it was a culture shock. I never been anywhere. Like, I've been to the YMCA before, right? And dudes, I mean, it's not open showers, right? Everybody, you can go behind a curtain and, wash up and you'll be naked. But here in prison, it's just an open spot. It's just an open place with shower heads and dudes just here just naked. So when I got in there, my anxiety, when they walked in naked, my anxiety went through the roof and I just hurry up and I had soap still on my body and I just, hey, if I did like this and got up out of there, right? I done did time enough to now know that, you know, this is how you could tell somebody is new in prison, right? If they showering with their boxers on, right? We call them green beans. It's something stupid, right? But when you become a convict, you going in there and you free balling. You ain't going in there with your drawers on, right? Now, what Carmelo got to worry about is this. And hopefully this video, I wish Carmelo Anthony would have been watching my channel before he did what he did. This is actually the reason why I do these type of videos. When you look at all my other videos and you're like, man, he always talking about somebody getting their cheeks busted or somebody getting turned out. Why do y'all think I make them type of videos? Why do y'all think that I'm in front of this camera to tell y'all the warnings of what can and will happen to you in prison? Especially when you don't know nobody or know nothing about these master manipulators that's in there that only got one thing on their mind, and that's getting your backside. This is all these videos that I make is a warning video. Warning video. I'm finna give y'all all the do's and don'ts. And this is why I wish Carmelo Anthony would have seen my videos, and this would have deterred him from even pulling that knife out. Because the truth is, there's a lot of kids. That's why parents need to show, if you love your kids, you need to show your kids my stories. The stories that I tell on this channel. Because maybe, hopefully, it can deter them from going out there committing crimes and got to deal with this. And I don't want to hear, oh, man, it's 2026, man, dudes ain't in there violating dudes like that. It's so many homosexual dudes in there that just giving it up freely, giving it up willfully, right? Ain't nobody taking nothing in there. Let me tell y'all something right quick. For the ones that saying that, y'all know nothing. Think about this. So say there's a straight man out there, right? A player type dude that like, you know, being intimate with multiple women. One thing about it, you don't want to be with a woman that's loose, right? You don't want to go deep diving in a woman and she ain't got no walls. And you like, dang, man, right? Same rules apply in the pen. You think these dudes that be messing with these punks and, you know, these homosexual dudes, these flaming dudes, y'all think that they want something new? And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but I had to. I'm trying to see on YouTube. I can't say certain words. I can only describe certain things. So it ain't me, you know, trying to be freaked out about it, but I have to put it to y'all. These dudes don't want nothing loose no more. They want something tight. And you come in there, ain't never been tampered with or nothing. That's what they want. They tired of sleeping and pumping up and down on these punks that they've been with for years. They blowed out. They too open, they too loose. So they want something new. They want something tight. So when these cats be talking about, oh, no, man, they just they are just giving it up willfully up in there. They just giving it, there's a whole bunch of homosexuals running around rampant doing that. But these dudes want something new, something that's not loose. These dudes' minds are so freaked out, they don't. Anyway, when Carmelo Anthony take his first shower, what he need to do is have somebody standing outside of that shower, just looking out for him. right? He need to have 1 or 2 guys outside of that shower. So that way nobody can run in on him and do something to him. Now, there's going to be guys in there that's going to be gunning for him. It's going to be some white guys that's feel like they want to get their lick back for Austin, right? There might even be a hit out on Carmelo Anthony. And this is why we talk about the prison shower, because this is the most vulnerable spot that you can get hit at, because you're vulnerable, right? So Carmelo Anthony need to have somebody standing outside of that prison shower. When he go in there, he need to have like 2 guards outside that shower. I don't understand. No, I do understand. You hear these stories about prison. I don't get why people be so quick to bust their gun and commit crimes. And then they cry and boo-hoo when they get locked up. And they try to, let me tell y'all, I done told this story before, right? But I guess I didn't really go deep inside of this story and give y'all great details. So let me give y'all this detailed story right quick. And if y'all haven't hit the like button, make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? If you're feeling the video. But when I first got locked up, this the county jail, y'all. The county jail. I wasn't, I didn't get shipped off up north yet. I'm in the county jail, Genesee County, right? For assault and battery on a peace officer, whatever. So I'm on the top bunk, right? And there's this little black dude, 15, 16 years old, right? At this time, I believe I was 23, 24 or whatever. And they got me in this gladiator tank. They call it 4A, 4B, right? Genesee County. I don't even know why I'm here, right? Because all these dudes is like 14 to like 19. And they got me here. So they call me OG up in here, right? I'm an OG. But anyway, dude come in, he cool or whatever. And I'm laying on the top bunk, right? Because this dude was really short and I didn't want him. Like I said, usually I get the bottom bunk, but I just didn't want this dude stepping on me or stepping on my blanket. You know what I'm saying? Because he was short. He would have literally had to stand on my bed to jump up there, right, to get on the top. So I said, no, you got it, man. So I was at the top bunk. So anyway, later on that night, I'll never forget it. He was like, OG, you up? I said, yeah, man, I'm up. He said, hey, man, you think I'm gonna get out soon? How much time you think I'm gonna get? I said, what did you do? He said, man, I unalived my baby mama and my baby. Now, when I was laying up on the top bunk, my eyes was closed, right? I was like drifting off. But when he said that, my eyes shut up. I said, what? He said, yeah, I unalived my baby mama and, my baby. I said, what happened? He was like, man, my baby mama, she kept cheating on me, man. She was cheating on me. Keep in mind, y'all, this dude is 16 years old, man. He said my baby mama kept cheating on me. And one day, the baby was just screaming his head off, right? Screaming her head out. It was a little baby girl. He said the baby was crying. And the baby mama left out the house. And to his belief, she went to go cheat, right? And this girl probably 15, 16 herself, right? Teenager, right? Now, I know some of y'all probably wondering, like, well, Donta, where the parents at? You do know once you get a kid, in certain places, they can put you in housing. You can get your own, like a government-assisted house or whatever, and pay like $1 in rent. So they in one of these type of low-income housing places, whatever. So he say the girl leave, and to his knowledge, she goes out to go cheat on him. The baby crying, won't stop crying. So he said he did the unthinkable. I'm not about to tell y'all what he did, but the baby is no longer with us right now because what he did to the baby, because it wouldn't stop crying, and his frustrations, right, towards his baby mama for her cheating on him, supposedly. So when the baby mama come in the house, he take that, you know what, and he put two of them, one right here and like one right here, and she passes away. He said, OG, so how much time you think I'm gonna get? I'm on my back, y'all, at this time. I rolls over, duck my head under this way so he can see me. I said, you not going home, homeboy. He said, what you mean, OG? I said, you unalived your baby and your baby mother. You're not going home. You're not going nowhere. And I said, don't tell nobody else what you told me. Don't tell nobody else what you told me. If somebody asks you what you locked up for, tell them to mind their business or make up some bullshit. But don't go telling people, especially when you get sent up north after this case that happened. Don't tell nobody what you went here for, because there's some people that's looking for a excuse. Just looking for an excuse to take their anger out and frustrations on somebody. They just looking for a reason. So I rolled back over on my back, right? And he was like, damn, for real, OG? For real? I said, yeah. And then I started hearing him whimpering. You ever heard somebody cry but trying to, keep it on the low, keep it on the hush? He was down there crying. Maybe me talking to him, reality set in, like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. This is my life. This is my reality. I messed up. Do I think that Carmelo Anthony woke up that morning and said that I'm going to take the life of another today? No. I don't think he woke up and had murder on his mind. It was an unfortunate situation what happened with Carmelo, Austin, and the other parties that was involved. If he felt like his life was endangered, I keep telling y'all this. If he felt like his life, that the breath of life was going to come out of him and he was going to go to the grave, in all means, he did what he's supposed to do. But if he felt like his life wasn't in danger and he was just thugging, well, I'm kind of biased, because when I was growing up, my knife stayed bloody. My knife stayed bloody. So, and that wasn't because I was just out here being, well, okay, I guess I was a juvenile delinquent. But nevertheless, the environment I grew up in, you had to be, you just had to, you had to be that way. It was either kill or be killed. And no, I never killed nobody. I never killed nobody. No. But I have stabbed a whole host of people. But they had it coming. It was either me or them, or it was too many guys I couldn't fight off. So I had to pull out that and get busy. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all still think that Carmelo Anthony is innocent or guilty as charged? And let me know where y'all from in the comment section. Put your state, put your city, put your town, put your village. Let me know where y'all from in the comment section. And if you forgot to hit the like button, make sure y'all punish that like button. For those that been waiting on my prison stories, they coming. But heck, I got over 1,000 prison stories that's on the channel now anyway. Matter of fact, I made compilations of all my prison stories, like 10 stories in each playlist. And I got that pinned at the top of the comment section and in the description, right? So check it out. My Patreon is on there too. What's over there? The Bible stories, the prison stories that I can't put on here, my short horror films that I star in and direct, they over there, all that good stuff over there. Make sure y'all sign up. All these links will be pinned at the top of the comment section too. And if you want me to promote your business or your social media channel, email me. My email will be pinned in the description too. All right? Email me. I got you. With that, y'all, this is your big partner, Donta. I'll see y'all on the next one.